Hi guys, welcome back to Danny's Diary. We're just kicking off the season. This is our first episode, and if you'd like to follow us through the season, subscribe to Tote's YouTube channel and my own Danny Mullins 1 on YouTube. We'll try to bring you some exclusive content there. Looking back over the last few weeks, Far Hills, I was in America there. I had a good day. I got a winner on the card for Barry John Foley, Fleetfoot, who came from Jim Bulger's recently. But Gordon Elliot, what a performance from him. 5 winners on the card. You know, that hasn't got the recognition it deserved. Credit to Gordon, and I'm sure he'll be going back out there. Hopefully plenty more Irish and English runners going there next year as well. Looking at the big guns for the year, Galopin Des Champs, he had a setback, but a minor setback. I seen him on the gallop yesterday morning. He's in good nick. I'd say there's still a chance he could go to the John Durkan, but with him flattening out maybe last year in the Cheltenham Gold Cup, 1 run less this year could be the perfect path to the Gold Cup. He's a little bit older, and I think he's still in contention for that. Looking ahead, a favourite of mine, Il Etait Temps. He's probably going to come back in the Clonmel Oil in Clonmel in about 2 weeks' time, which would tee him up for the Tingle Creek. I'd love to remount Il Etait Temps there, but I'm sure Paul Townend won't be letting me do that. I'll do everything to convince Paul to go to Navan that day, but I'm sure Paul will be heading over. And Il Etait Temps was very good there last year when he beat John Bond, but as myself and Paul were having a chat the other morning, the Tingle Creek, it turned up heavy last year when John Bond won it. I rode Solness to finish 4th that day. But Paul had mentioned years where he wanted soft ground for Undeso and it didn't come. So I think maybe a bit of nicer ground will be no harm for Il Etait Temps in Sandown, but time will tell what the weather will do. Finally, looking ahead, my rides Saturday and Sunday. I've got Fascile Mode and the handicap chase here in Cheltenham. He had a bit of a confidence booster in Sligo the last day, but needs to jump well to see him at his best in Cheltenham on Saturday. Sunday, it's been a bit of a nightmare for my agent Ken Whelan. I've swapped from Wexford up to Galway. I ride My Great Mate in the beginner's chase there, and you're probably starting to see some of the more interesting horses coming back out. Paul Townend rides O'Moore Park, who was 3rd at the Cheltenham Festival last year behind Caldwell Potter. So yeah, that's probably the kick-off of some of the Willie Mullins hot pots through the winter, and hopefully plenty more soon.